Basketball isn't easy. Basketball isn't easy.
This is the NBA on 2K's folks. I'm Damon. Game 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
This is the NBA on 2K's folks. I'm Damon. Game 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
It's great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
It's great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
It's great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
Great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
Great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
Great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
Great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight?
This is the NBA on 2K's. I'm Damon. 5, so often pivotal, it usually is in the NBA.
Basketball isn't easy.
Great to have you with us. We've got the Will it end tonight? This is the NBA on 2K. I'm Damon. Five, so often pivotal. Usually is in the NBA.
Basketball is an easy.
This is the NBA on 2K. I'm Damon. Five, so often pivotal. Usually is in the NBA.
Basketball is an easy.
This is the NBA on 2K. I'm Damon. Five, so often pivotal. Usually is in the NBA.
Basketball is an easy.
This is the NBA on 2K. I'm Damon. Five, so often pivotal. Usually is in the NBA.
Basketball is an easy.
This is the NBA on 2K. I'm Damon. Five, so often pivotal.
Basketball is an easy.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports' presentation of the NBA. I'm Damon Bruce. Game 5.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. They set the pick. Launches a 3. That's good.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He told me that even though they're up 3 games to 1, they have no reason to think that this thing is wrapped up. He said, sure, they're up against a wall, but when you're playing for an NBA title, that is when teams can be at their most dangerous. They'll come out like bandits in this one, is my guess, gentlemen.
All right, Doris. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Bridges after the made shot from Jordan, and Williams backs in. And that one hits back iron. Gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jordan with the screen on Williams. Into Jordan. Deflected. To the paint. Here's Russell. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Patopico. It's good from long range.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And I just really admire his demeanor and consistency offensively. I mean, he's got tremendous composure and decision-making ability. He makes his teammates better.
Here's Williams, and he converts the layup. Williams has got 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Number 13, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 6 points for him. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Trabansky. Off target with his 3. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Back to LeBron. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out. He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fade away. Shot is blocked. Passes to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Bridges with the board.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
All sorts of time. Can't hit.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
LeBron left side. Back to Russell. Number 13. He's guarded by Williams. He kicks it to Williams. He passes it to Williams. Potopico covered by LeBron. Shot to stop the drought. And the slam by Williams.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Pass to Reeves. He dishes it to Russell. Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Vincent on the wing, Williams. Now the pass to Vincent. Kicks it to Walker. Trying his luck deep. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is hammered home.
A high-quality shot is almost always going to come off a rebound like that.
And Clark, he is so good at working his way inside, holding off the defenders under the glass, and being in the right position.
Knows how to use his body.
Yeah, and I just like the way he persistently pursues the pumpkin.
From deep, Walker. And that one's good. Gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Stafford, defended by Carter. Here's Stafford. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. second free throw, no good.
The two-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Pass to Vincent. Tries a three, and that one's good.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Thing has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Russell, Carter with the block. Here's Vincent. The feed to Williams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The second from the line. Reeves, guarded by Walker. Here's Hunter. But they recover it. Walker with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
The pass to Wagner. Here's Vincent, defended by Reeves. And that misses. That would have put him up. Outside, Russell shoots the three. Good. Russell's got 5 men.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. .136 left here in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Carter. He passes to Vincent. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bring it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. The dish to Russell. Pass to Hunter. Tries it from 9. Here's Stafford over Carter and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, he's a scary guy to go up against just because of how physical he is. He intimidates his opponent. He's going to punish you inside, and you have to be ready physically to play against this guy.
And something else he does that I know is underrated and undervalued is he sets very hard screens. Those screens are a real key component of a lot of the plays they run.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vincent. Dishes it to Walker. Pass to Vincent. Wagner defended by Hunter. Outside, Walker. Williams. Back to Walker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 6 points now in the game for Walker.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Shoots off the step back. Misses off the left iron.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Williams gets a screen from Carter. Williams can't hit. Here's Brunson. And the three ball is good. 6 points for him.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need him.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The home team up 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Here's Vincent. Back to Williams. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Williams has got his second basket of the night. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's a good screen. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Williams. And there's the pass to Bridges. Passes it to Vincent. Puts up a 3. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6. Being 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. Throws it up high.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shoots it. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Bridges. Outside Williams. He passes to Bridges.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Williams, he's checked in for Vincent. Gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jordan the screen. Here's Brunson. There's the block. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Williams up on top. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's the screen. Feeds to LeBron. Three-pointer. And it's good. He's got 11.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Potapico. From outside, off the mark. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, that was impressive, Park. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Potapico. It's rebounded by Reeves.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
He feeds it to Williams. Pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Williams. Here's Bridges, guarded by Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Potapico. The shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The pass to Reeves. All alone. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Trabansky. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Back to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the 3-point shot.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Outside Williams. Six on the shot clock. Turnaround Jay. It's rebounded by Reeves.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Fires from deep, and that one's good. He's got 5.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Williams a screen. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Potapico, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Gets it to go.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. He dishes it to Williams. Clock at 6. Expanding his range. And yes, sir, that one drops. Williams has got 11 points. LeBron outside. The tray. That's good.
That's number 2 for him from long range in this quarter. His 3rd overall.
Gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. They set the screen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by LeBron James. And here is Williams. 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Williams has got 13 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Jordan the screen. Number 13. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Potapico, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Hunter. It's rebounded by Wagner. Gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Walker's shot is off.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
No good from Hunter.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Outside, Russell. He passes to Hunter. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now here's Williams. And there's the feed to Carter. 6 to shoot. From deep, Walker. Here's Hunter. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
That free throw good from Hunter. Both free throws good from Hunter.
That's a great job from the line this quarter.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen thus far, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. From deep, Walker. And that one's good. Walker's got 12 in the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Brunson. Carter with the block. Outside, Walker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
Bridges, he's jacked in for Cook. And that one falls for Walker. Gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Brunson. Walker with the rebound. Being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Vincent. He's got 8. It's Williams with the drive. From deep. The shot misses. .11 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Russell. There's the pass to Hunter. The dish to Russell. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Shot's good by Walker.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Brunson defended by Vincent. Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. That 3 off the mark. In a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. From the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And that concludes the first half. The home team, they lead by 7. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
So much at stake here in Game 5 of the finals. Let's get right to the halftime report. At the midway point, the home team is playing very well. They have the early advantage and are battling with everything here on the line in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. LeBron has been on a roll in the first half. He has 13 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. And the visitors still keeping at it. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. What a game we're seeing from Walker.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Shot, high post, and he hits the jump shot. 6 points for him.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
LeBron drives in. Great D that time from Bridges. Being 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here is Russell after the made shot from Bridges. Back to LeBron. Dishes to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Jordan the screen. Inside. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges from past the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron outside. Nice jump shot. Good. LeBron's got 15.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Bridges. Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And that one falls for Williams. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. With 1 on the clock. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Here's Potapico. Passes to Bridges. That drops. Bridges has got 6.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Into Jordan. Rebound by Williams. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Looking to get back on track here. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Down low. Here's LeBron. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. LeBron's got 19 points.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
At 6. Shoots it up. That one wide left. Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Potapico. Pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Williams. He's against Jordan. The jump hook. Jordan with some nice steal.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Backing down is Russell. Back to LeBron. Jordan with a screen on Williams. LeBron is doubled. There's the steal. Here's Bridges. He's got 6. He feeds it to Williams. Backing in from 6 feet. Shot's good. Williams has got 18 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Here's Brunson. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
There's a screen by Williams. Lays out. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shoots from 14, and he drops that one in. Russell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 20 points for Williams.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
Into Jordan. Number 13. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Left side, Williams. The pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Potapico from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 9.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Bridges against LeBron. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the pick. Nice job coming off that screen. And he's now got the double-double. 12 points and 11 assists. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Cans the shot from the wing. 20 points for him. Trubansky defended by Reeves. The open shot, Williams. They get the rebound. Bridges makes it off the glass. Bridges has got 8 points.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Defended by Reeves. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Post shot, number 13. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 10 points for him.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
Passes it to Wagner. Here's Vincent. He kicks to Williams. Pass to Vincent. Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. stepped in the line out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Vincent after the made shot from Reeves. Pass to Bridges. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Deflects the pass. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Potapico. And it's wide right. Gets off the rim.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
And the pass to Vincent. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 10.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Russell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williams passes to Vincent. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Vincent. From beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. He got it up. No good on that last second attempt there. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The home team, they lead by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. We've got Bridges. Vincent is out there with Williams, and it's Wagner in at the center. Brunson defended by Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
He struggled a little bit in this second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Pass to Wagner. For 3. No good.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Shoots. Bullseye.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
There's the screen. Brunson defended by Vincent. The pass to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. And good on the basket. Hook it.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now, here's Walker. Double team on Williams. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Five on the clock. Williams passes to Bridges. A baseline J. Can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Reeves, guarded by Walker. Pass to Hunter. And there's the 3-second violation. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges. Here's Vincent. He passes to Bridges. Shoots a 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Knocks it loose. Here's Williams. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
And so here's the home team. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Getting off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Six to shoot. Here's the floater.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Here's Trubansky. Great D that time from LeBron. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. They set the pick. LeBron right side. From downtown. Good. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Man, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Now here's Williams. They need this. Hits the bucket.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Reeves for the 3. The putback, the follow-up flush.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fella.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight.
Williams gets a screen from Vincent. Outside Williams. Williams dishes to Williams. Trubansky covered by LeBron. And that one's good.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys,
On defense, the visitors, trailing by 13. Gets the bucket. LeBron's got 18 points just in the second half.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Now here's Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here is Russell. To the middle.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Picked by Williams, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Goes up off the...
Throw that! Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Leads him in there. Bridges. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And that one falls for Bridges. All free throws good from Bridges. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Brunson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. He's got 22.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Back to Williams. Right side, Williams. Five to shoot. Here's Trubansky, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Tries to save it. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Stafford, he's guarded by Williams. Gets it to go.
Boy, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Bridges. Williams inside. Now LeBron. Gets it to go. LeBron's got 35 in the game.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Williams. No luck.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Potapico. High quality look, and he sinks it.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Number 13. And here's the fast break. He dishes it to Williams. And it's sent back by Russell. Kicks it to LeBron. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot. LeBron's got 37.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam by Williams.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
There's a screen. Here's Brunson. Williams with the block. Here's Stafford. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go. 20 points for him. And so here's the home team. That one a little long. Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Baseline try, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Russell. Vincent, the pass to Walker. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Passes it to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. He passes to Hunter. With the fadeaway. Can't get it to go.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Vincent. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And so they get the victory here at home. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying we'll see you next time as we end with the Jordan Player of the Game.